Hey guys, this is GiorgPwns and I'm bringing you yet another Redstone tutorial. Now today we're going to be building the automatic wheat farm. And as you can see, I've made a backup copy of my multiplayer survival world for these purposes. And I guess I'll show you how this works. Now what you do is you grab one seed out of here and make sure you have neither any other seeds in your inventory nor bone meal. And you hold down, right click on the till dirt. Now what this does is when you plant seeds on this dirt, it creates the bud switch, like the piston bud switch in the back, detects that there has been a block update around it. It will then give you some bone meal from this dispenser here. And because you're holding down right click, the bone meal will automatically grow these seeds into fully grown wheat. The bud switch will detect that yet again, and it will pull the dirt down and push back up, which will automatically harvest the wheat. And then it will fire another seed to begin the process again. Now this here isn't necessary, but like you could just have it here and going like that, and it would function exactly the same. Although I enjoy having this here, just make sure you don't get too close to pick up the drops, because that will force you to stop harvesting and empty your inventory. Anyway, I'm thinking I will take the walls off this thing, and I will get back to you. Hello everyone, back. This is the same device you just saw, but with all the walls cut off. I think it's a pretty compact design. It's I think it's 5 by 6, excluding this block to keep the water in that hydrates the soil, and the little piston thing I made so you don't walk in without wanting to. Anyway, I guess we'll start building it over here. Oh, my throat hurts now. Okay, first we'll set up the dispensers, and just a little bit of wire going off this one. I like to do that first. Then down here you place your farmland. Pretty much you got the block where the dispensers are, then you got a 1 block gap, and then the farmland. And then we'll put in the piston bud switch. Now if you don't know how to do the piston bud switch, I mean, well, I'll show you how to do it here, but if you don't know the general concept of a piston bud switch, look at my previous video and I explained how that worked. Anyway, put 2 blocks down there and put a piece of redstone on each. Now, what will happen here is we'll run sorry about that. We'll run some redstone wire. So when the bud switch fires, it will pulse and shoot out a bit of bone meal. And we'll also connect it down this way. And that will be the piston that powers, or this will be the piston that retracts, and pulls the soil back down to harvest the wheat. And, then you run, then we run another wire here, and, run it like that. And pretty much what that does is it'll power the dispenser, and you'd put it there instead of here or around the side, because it's just more compact, so you can cover it up more easily. Actually no, you want that on, so sorry about that guys. you actually have that there, so it's every every second time the bud switch fires, because that torch will turn off, and then it'll turn on the next time it fires, if that makes any sense. I'm actually going to get rid of that for now, because it just becomes unfarmed if you don't have water nearby. Next what we'll do is we'll make the bud switch resettable. We didn't actually finish the bud switch there, but whatever. You put a repeater here. Make sure it's on 1 delay, or else the bud switch won't reset fast enough to cope with the speed you are clicking. And then you put that there. Now, there's a little bug with pistons. Now go like that. And, that's right, you have to block that off, or that won't work. And you just go like that, and then like that, and then like that. And pretty much, so what you want is for this to be powered, and for the piston to be retracted. And, yeah. And that's basically all of the wiring for this thing, and my mouse just glitched out. Sorry about that. Now what we want to do is we want to put the soil in, and all we do is we put a block there, and a block there, and maybe be a little bit more cautious than me when doing that, because now I have to reset the bud switch again. How'd I do it? That works. Anyway, so then we put our soil down. It should now be hydrated. Just, wall it all off, as such. And, there you go, you got your, automatic wheat farm, minus walls. Okay, well, I'm going to, just quickly wall this up, and we'll, test it out and make sure it works. Unlike the last one, the glitchy trees. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, and there is our finished auto wheat farm. Completely walled up, torched up, and, ready to rock and roll. Actually, what I'll do is I'll quickly show you how I made the little piston thing to stop you from walking straight in. Very similar to the tree farms one, and probably the most simple bit of redstone ever. Pretty much, when the lever gets switched on, torch gets turned off, piston gets retracted, and that's it. Nice and simple. Probably could have figured that one out for yourself, but just thought I'd throw it in there. And what I did is I just put some chests here for extra seeds, extra bone meal, extra wheat. So I'll take it off creative mode, and let's make sure this guy works. Okay, well, as you guys can see, that is working at full efficiency there. And, yeah, that's the auto wheat farm. I guess next video, I'll be bringing you a tutorial for my skeleton XP farm, my one punch skeleton XP farm. Because both of these inventions have needed quite a lot of bone meal to function, so I just think that it'd tie it all together. Anyway, I'll see you guys next video, and until then, have fun.